This video is about relationships, and more specifically our emotions and how we can control them and not let them create conflict in our everyday intimate relationships. And a technique that I use that was taught to me that helped me out a lot in my relationships as well. When there's a conflict in a relationship, there's always a process that leads up to that, and it's the same in any relationship. It's a four-step process. At first there's a thought, which leads to a story, and the story creates an emotion that is the driving force to the reaction, which in this case will be the conflict. We'll set up a hypothetical situation. Say I'm in an intimate relationship with a young lady. We're living together. We wake up, and before I leave for work, I say, "Hey honey, can you clean up the house before you leave today? I really don't have the time to do it. It'd be greatly appreciated." Okay, I come home, the house is a mess, she didn't do what I asked her politely to do, and I get upset, and that creates an argument. Well, let's break this down. Let's take a look at this and apply this into these steps. First, there was the thought, the house isn't clean, which led to a story. Okay, the house isn't clean. This is very typical of her. When is she going to be more responsible and meet me halfway? And this story we're telling ourselves creates the emotion, which in this case will be anger, which was the driving force to me confronting her about not cleaning, which caused the argument. But when we notice these steps, when we can see these steps in our own life, it gives us an opportunity to stop and not let it escalate to the reaction. And a technique that I use that was taught to me in order to stop and not let it escalate to reaction is to nip it in the bud between the story and the emotion. Detach the story from the emotion. Stop telling yourself why you're angry and just meet the anger. Let's be with the anger, not try to push it away or figure out why we're upset or blame anybody. Let's just forget all that and meet anger. Let's just sit with anger. And what do you see? What will you notice? One thing you'll notice is that no emotion exists without a story. Right there and then, you have power. You now have the power to stop that process, cut it off before it turns into reaction and creates a problem. This is a technique I recommend highly. Not only for yourself, but show it to your mate and have them try it. This is going to give you a lot of power in your relationship. A lot less conflict. I promise. Try it out. Good day. Love.